Welcome to our comprehensive guide on the best Kegel exercises for men, designed to help you last longer and combat erectile dysfunction. Follow along as we take you through each exercise step by step and unlock the key to improved stamina and confidence in the bedroom. Let's get started. First, we have the pelvic tilt. Begin by lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Gently tilt your pelvis upward, engaging your pelvic floor muscles. Hold for a few seconds, then release. This exercise helps strengthen the core and pelvic floor muscles.
Great job! Take a 15-second breather, and we'll move on to the next exercise.
Next, we move on to butterfly yoga flats. Sit with your feet together and knees bend out to the sides. Gently flap your knees up and down like butterfly wings. This movement helps open the hips and strengthen the pelvic region.
Great job! Take a 15-second breather, and we'll move on to the next exercise.
Now let's do the frog crunch. Lie on your back with your legs in a frog position, feet touching and knees bent out to the sides. Perform a crunch by lifting your shoulders off the floor and engaging your core. This exercise targets the lower abs and pelvic floor.
Take a 15-second breather, and we'll move on to the next exercise.
Next is the reverse plank. Sit on the floor with your legs extended and hands placed behind you. Lift your hips towards the ceiling, forming a straight line from your head to your heels. Hold for a few seconds, then lower your hips. This exercise strengthens the glutes, hamstrings, and pelvic muscles.
Great job! Take a 15-second breather, and we'll move on to the next exercise.
Moving on to the ceiling look stretch. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat. Lift your hips and look up towards the ceiling, engaging your pelvic floor muscles. Hold for a few seconds, then lower your hips. This stretch improves flexibility and pelvic strength.
Great job! Take a 15-second breather, and we'll move on to the next exercise.
Now we have the glute march. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat. Lift your hips into a bridge position and march your legs one at a time, keeping your hips elevated. This exercise targets the glutes and pelvic floor. Finally, the Sumo Squat. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointing outwards. Lower your body into a squat position, keeping your back straight and engaging your pelvic floor muscles. Hold for a few seconds, then return to standing. This exercise strengthens the legs and pelvic muscles.
Fantastic effort, everyone. You did an amazing job. Now, it's time to cool down and stretch those muscles. Let's finish with a relaxing cobra pose for a great back stretch.